What's going on, YouTube? I am back from my camping trip with the fam. Nice little getaway, and we're gonna be starting y'all with some heat out of the pistol tight YR flex. You can find this out of the Browns, Dolphins, and the Patriots playbooks. We got some trickery with the double pass, but also a nice little money play setup that we're gonna be running with the play PA cheat post comeback. It's one of those plays that has the comeback route that's a little bit closer to the hash marks instead of it being all the way out to the numbers, so it's just a really good check down. You also have the HB zone with the motion, but the better run play is going to be the regular HB zone weak. But primarily we're going to be looking at the cheat tight end double pass and also the PA cheat post comeback. So let's jump to the practice field and show you how we set these plays up. All right, we're going to be starting off with a trick play, the double pass, because there's really nothing to it. You can run this from anywhere on the field, short side, wide side, hash mark does not matter. The only thing I would recommend is putting your best pass tight end, which we have Tyson Hill, used to be a quarterback. So this works out really well with, for him. There's actually a few teams with decent passing tight ends that they're not that great at tight end, but they have good throw power. And just wanted to throw a little tip out there. If you like running plays like this to a tight end that can pass, there's actually a really good tight end that can throw the ball. He used to be a quarterback last year. He's in free agency. Pick him up. I don't know his name, but if you go to free agency and you filter through throw power, you'll find him. He'll be the #1 tight end. Just want to throw that out there. But you're going to see if they don't guess pass, it's an automatic one-play touchdown. And even if they guess pass, the route by Rashid is actually really good. And you also have that route coming across the field. A lot of times what will happen is they'll focus on the two left side routes, X and Y, and B gets open a lot. Now, against the computer, it's not going to happen because they're going to stay in their zones around where B's at. But a lot of times what will happen is B will get open right here because the user is going to go chase you or go chase Y or Rashid going on that corner route right there. I said Rashid, Shareed. I always get his names mixed up. But yeah, that's basically it for the double pass. Now let's jump into the money play. All right, let's go ahead and talk about the money play PA cheat post comeback. Now there's a few different setups you can run with this. First, we're going to show you the universal way of beating all defenses that'll guarantee you either a good gain or a possible one-play touchdown. And then there's going to be another setup where we can keep the motion by the tight end and still get similar results. But that's going to depend on the defense your opponent's in. So starting off with the universal way of beating everything, all you got to do is put the tight end on a streak. Now, the hash mark does matter with this setup. If you're on the left hash, you want the comeback route on the right. If you're on the right hash, you want the comeback route on the left. But that's all you got to do is put the tight end on the streak, and we have a nice money play to the post route with the outside wide receiver right here. He's going to beat all defenses. As long as you have a speed mismatch or a good route runner, you have a possible one-play touchdown against man coverage as well. Now, there's different things you can do with this setup, well, where the universal way of setting this up. You can actually put the inside wide receiver on a post route and then put the outside wide receiver on the in route. So something like this, and then streak the tight end. This is another setup. But if you just want to be able to quick snap your opponent, like let's just cancel it out. All you got to do is put, no, actually I said that wrong. Cancel it again. All you got to do is just put your tight end on a streak, and you can go ahead and run the money play like this. So you can basically quick snap your opponent, and they're just not ready for it. And then you get a nice little money play right there to your post route. Again, the touchdown would depend on the speed of your wide receiver and the speed of the DBs out there. But for sure, you'll get a nice big chunk right there. Now, let's go ahead and jump into when we actually get to keep the motion by the tight end. All right, now we're going to show you a different setup with the same money play. Now, all right, now we're going to show you a different setup with the same play depending on if they have a single safety in the middle of the field. So that's going to tell me it's either cover 3 or cover 1. And if you see that defense, you can run the setup and keep the motion by the tight end. Now, there's nothing crazy about the motion with the tight end that's going to benefit you other than just throwing your opponent off. And honestly, it will, especially if you hit them with that trick play the first time and then run this, it will throw them off. All you got to do to run this money play where there's a single safety, as you can see, we did move the ball over to the other hash. So if you're on the right hash, you want the comeback route on the right side. If you're on the left hash, you want the comeback route on the left side. And all you got to do is put Y on a streak, and you got yourself a money play against cover 3 or cover 1. Now, if it's cover 1, you do need a speed mismatch or a good route runner to create separation. But this right here will bomb both of those defenses that has a single safety in the middle. As you can see right there, possible one-play touchdown if we can get a better pass and our wide receivers got a little bit of speed on them. But there you go, you got two different setups. So normally what I would do with this is I would run the trick play first, and then if I get a chance to run the money play and see a single safety, and we keep the motion by the tight end, maybe we get them thinking we're going to do the trick play, and then we hit them with the bomb to the opposite side. And then don't sleep on the run play. This is why I keep the HB zone weak in my audibles, because this is the best run play available, and you can get some pretty decent yards. If the defense gives you a good look for the run, by all means, audible to the run. And then the third play or the fourth play available, it's kind of up to you what you want to add in there. But I would have these 2 plays as my audibles, and also the HB weak, the HB zone. You can actually even throw in the motion by the tight end that has the zone run play by the running back as well. But that's just going to be up to you. But we're going to jump into some gameplay and show you how well we can throw our opponent off and get some one-play touchdowns using this little mini scheme. All right, we got a game against the Cowboys. I did not know the Saints got Tyson Hill returning kicks. Like, this man literally does everything. Quarterback, returns kicks, punts, tight end, wide receiver, fullback. I mean, literally, they've even put him at running back before. He plays everything but O-line. But let's see if we can actually get this done. All right, we got all our audibles set up. Now, y'all bear with me. This is my first time playing Madden in about 4 days, so I'm gonna be a little rusty. This is my first game back since I went camping. Okay, so we got, why he back his guys up? So if you're ever going to get somebody like this and they're backing their guys up, okay, that's on me. I did not even see the play clock right there. But if you're going against somebody like this where they're backing their guys up like that, by all means, audible to a run play, because the safeties are just not going to be existent in a run game, or their cornerbacks. Mind you, they can still stop the run. I don't know why he's backing his guys up. I haven't given him any reason to. Maybe he has a specific defense. So what we're going to do is run the inside zone. There's no reason for me not to. Look at that big gap he's giving me. If my left guard breaks off this double team and goes to that second level, we are good right here. Oh yeah, that's, I don't know if he's trying to let me score. Like, what is this guy got going on right now? This is what I come back to in Madden. Like, what's going on right now? All right, so this time he didn't back his team up. I think I'm gonna try to catch him off guard with the double pass. Now, actually, I gotta call timeout because I don't have Tyson Hill where I want him. All right, so now we got Tyson Hill where I need him to be, because it's just gonna work that much better running this with him. Let's see if we can catch him off guard. And I like when I have a formation where I can do 2 different, like, big time plays with, like, meaning, okay, I can do the double pass and then I have them ready for the double pass, and then we try to hit him with the money play. That is pretty clutch. But let's see if we catch him off guard. If he doesn't get his pass right here, we can possibly get a one-play touchdown. We do got the speed. We got the tight end that can throw it, and it does look like we actually get it. There it is, man. I'm telling y'all, when they're not ready for the double passes, always run it like first play of the game. They're not going to be ready for it. Nobody's going to be expecting a trick play, get you a nice, easy touchdown. So now I got him programmed. You know, if he's a type of player like me, like, oh, okay, I know he does this if they're in this formation. We can have him ready for that, but now we're gonna try to hit him with the deep post to the other money play setup. All right, so we're on to the next game. Last dude ended up throwing a pick after we ended up getting him with that double pass and quit. So we are on to the next game. Now, there's a reason I'm using the Steelers. For those that stick around and watch the video all the way through, you can actually put a running back at that fullback position. Technically, it's a tight end position, but for that formation, it's considered a fullback. And if you have a good passing running back, like Cordell Patterson is not actually bad at passing, you can actually use the running back. And another thing on top of that, if the pass isn't there, you can most likely keep it with the running back and just keep running it. So I definitely wanted to add this gameplay in. I don't know how it's gonna go. We're just talking to y'all through this as we're actually playing the game. And I wanted to get a little bit of defense in because we are still a little rusty. I am still a little rusty, and we're just trying to get back into things. I think we're gonna stream tomorrow. We should be dropping this video on the 23rd. I'm gonna try to stream on the 24th. I think I should have my dates in order. But we'll see what happens. Let's play some hard flats right here. Come on, get a little bump action. Oh, that's me. Come on, man. My own guy messed me up. And I clicked on, I tried to turn around quicker, but it just wouldn't let me. I'm even mad at this. Shoot gas reporter. Play action. We're there for that. Oh, come on. I bumped my own guy to stop. Again, I messed up myself. That should allow me to use her. No, actually, we'll just do this. No pressure, but we're there. That was a bad pass. Let's get down. Let's get down. Good play by Jackson. We're gonna try to run this double pass, but we are gonna. Y'all haven't seen me run the money play against anybody yet. Obviously this is only the second game, but I did want to show you that you can actually put a running back at this position. So you can see right there, 84. That's Cordell Patterson, and we're gonna be. You have to make sure you have him as a starting fullback, though. It won't let you sub in a running back. So let's go ahead and see if we can run this money play or this double pass with them. If it's there, I'm gonna take it. Do I have Austin running it? Okay, I got everybody right. It sucks that those Steelers lost Watkins, but they still have some burners that can actually still get downfield. Let's see what happens right here with Patterson. Do we get him? It looks like we did get him, and Patterson's got the arm to get it over the top. And it still worked. It still worked. But let's line down. We're gonna run it back, and I'm actually gonna keep it with Patterson. I'm gonna see if I can run this in right here. So yeah, every time I would recommend running this play first and trying to just catch your opponent off guard. This time we're gonna try to actually keep it with Patterson and run it in. They have to respect the wide receivers on their routes, so you can see the zones, the flats. They're playing in that area, and there you go, man. That's a double-edged sword right there. I can throw it or I can run it, and we're gonna get some good results, man. That just worked out perfect.